Hey everyone, today we're going to take a sidestep approach to the way we perform Sead and Deed in DCS World. Now when you think about a weapon that you need to perform this role, what's the first one that comes to mind? The Harm. Yes, the Harm was designed to attack surface-to-air missile batteries, but it does have its limitations. What can you do if the SAM you're attacking is protected by an SA-15 that can shoot down your Harm? What do you do if the SAM you're attacking is an SA-10 that can shoot down your harms with its own missiles? Unguided weapons provide a different window of opportunity in the fact that they allow you to close the distance, get in close, inside of a SAM's minimum engagement zone, and attack radar and equipment located at the SAM site. In this video, I'll show you how to visually acquire a SAM, use the terrain to mask your ingress, and use a rock eye to destroy an SA-6 search and track radar to open up the skies for follow-on attacks. So this is the loadout that we'll be using to complete our objective today. As you can see on here, we're talking about doing more with less, and we do not have any harms. The only thing we've got is targeting pod, ATFLIR to be specific, and 4 Mark 20 Rockeye cluster munitions. Always going to take a couple sidewinders. I got 1 AMRAAM on the cheek for self-defense just in case we run into air-to-air. But again, training exercise so we know there are no air-to-air threats. Okay, so here we are in the Hornet. Again, using that loadout that we described before, we're going to go ahead, fence in, air-to-ground, get these bombs set up. Make sure we're on M-fuse again. So variable timing, height of function, we're going to set to 1,200 feet. Alright, we're good to go there. Now we're going to get our chaff and flare set up. I like to separate my chaff and flare. Don't like to necessarily use one or the other unless I need it. So we're going to have 1 flare, hit it 10 times, and we're going to use 1/4 of a second interval, save that. And we should be good there. Alright, hands on the throttle and stick. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves into a climb, give us some altitude to defend. These SA-6s should be showing up here shortly. We'll do one demonstration of 1 SA-6. Once he pops up, we'll proceed towards his target location and ensue with the attack. Recommend about 15,000 feet when it comes down to it, so we got plenty of room to maneuver. And I don't necessarily need to be in burner for any of this. But as you can see, the SA-6s are now on the board, so let's go ahead and attack the SA-6 on the right. He's already started tracking me, so I'm going to put my nose directly on him via EW. And what I'm looking to do is to catch a visual of the smoke when he decides to launch missiles at me. That way I have an idea of where he's at. If you want to get some more confirmation of what's going on down there, you can definitely use the HMD to solidify that target location. So we got a launch, and you can see right below that left-hand 5-degree down marker is a smoke trail. So I'm going to go ahead and brake to the right. Check over the wing. Yep, missiles are still committed. Then I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it back down low into the dense air and head towards the ground. Because you know the missiles, they like to use a lead pursuit to try and attack targets. And if I can break that lock with terrain, then we're good to go. So that's a good defense. I'm gonna pop up just a little bit so that I can see where that SAM location is. Alright, I've got a good mental picture. I'm gonna use that hill that's on the right hand side to mask my ingress and get up close so we can put a rock eye on the search and track radar. There he is out there. I'll turn on the H&D just to make it a little bit more clear. It's behind a cloud right now. Oh, right there. That's where he's at. Alright, so I'm going to be careful not to slew that off, but we're going to continue inbound. Low level, start our actual attack run. I recommend between 500 and 540 knots inbound. That way you don't get a lot of dampening on your stick authority. We're going to switch into radar altitude. Give us a good idea how far we are off the ground. Remember, this SA-6 is defended by an SA-13. That's an IR guided SAM. So we're going to use our flare setup to defeat any missile shots, just in case he decides to pop off once we get close. Alright, so we've got the hills in between us and the SA-6 site. Got a good mark. Target diamond is exactly where he's at, so it should assist us with the final attack. Coming up on 5 miles out. Alright, 4 miles, we're gonna pop up. Start looking at the direction. Nice and clear. So we'll start rolling in. Keeping our eyes on the area, make sure that we can see the SAM shot if it comes. There it is. Flares out. Missile defeated. We're gonna undesignate, go to CCIP. Pickle. Altitude. There's good hits. And we're gonna toss some more flares out here just to make sure that SAM, the Gopher, doesn't try and hit us on the way out. And we got a good SA-6 shack.
As you can see, our attack was successful, and that's one less SA-6 we have to worry about in the future. Always remember, before trying this tactic, make sure you thoroughly scout the area on the ground in the immediate vicinity of the SAM so you can determine what's down there before you dive in. Diving headfirst into a SAM battery without already knowing what's there is a sure way to set yourself up to have a bad day. I hope you found this video informative, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.